All right, members and public. Yeah, I think I went public there. I'm not sure actually. We'll see in a minute. We're going fishing. We got 15 to 30 mile an hour winds forecasted. We had a lot of heavy rain yesterday, but we have rapidly rising barometric pressure. I studied all this crap a long time ago and didn't really buy into it, to be honest, with freshwater. Saltwater, yeah. Deer, yes, definitely. But I'm going to give it another go. Got another barometric pressure. So I'm going to start paying attention to the pressures and see if it helps pattern the fish around here. Yo, Pop, Jinky, good to see you. Let's get driving. I got about a 10-minute drive to the lake. We're going to set up, see how bad the wind is. I don't know if it'll be doable. Give it a shot. We'll get out there. I'm going to lose signal there for a second. And then get out of the neighborhood here, and I'll flip back. And you guys will be right back. I do have the kayak. God knows where we'll end up. But we're going to go out and try to get on something. Steel City, Big Ben, what's going on, guys? Good morning to you. Reconnect this, hopefully we're back. What is that? That's just a big old stick. We had big winds here yesterday and heavy rain. We got a couple inches of rain. So we desperately needed the rain, so I'm glad we got it. But today we're going to get the winds. And we have a lot of dead tree in this area, dead ash trees. So today should probably be a lot of problems for us on the homestead. But we're going to go out and pretend like it's going to be fine and just go fish until trees start dropping. Villagrands, what's up, brother? What is going on? How are you making out with the storms? Cookie the horse, happy Halloween. I'm not going to do the mask. I think the mask bothers some people. And I don't really care. Things uncomfortable, so I'm not doing it. But happy Halloween for those who celebrate it. I always liked it as a kid. I think it's just a fun holiday. I don't worry too much about the background significance of any holiday, to be honest with you. It is what you make it. I mean, even the really special, significant holidays really aren't the real dates anyway. So it's just kind of a mark for you to remember and celebrate. It doesn't have to be on a calendar. John C., what is going on, brother? Appreciate the membership. Sean, good morning to you. I wasn't sure what I was doing when I woke up. I always feel like going in the outdoors, but it's kind of one of those days where I feel like I could go sit on a bank and stare at the water for 12 hours. Instead of communicate or do anything. I don't know. It's one of those days for me. But we got like rapidly rising pressure, which is something I want to test out. I want to see if they start biting over the next few hours. So I'm going to sit on a bank. I'm going to cast out. I got my good pack bait, my expensive one. Cast that out and let's see what happens. Groundhog Day, very close to me. Very big celebration day for me, yeah. Halloween was always fun for me growing up. I mean, I guess, I don't know. These homes, my home's 100 years old, so these are all probably 100 to 200-year-old homes. This is the old, like, vacation strip from like the founders of our country, like that generation. As soon as they had some wealth, this is where they traveled because the rail line took them up here about 40 miles from the city. They came up here as soon as the rail lines were made, and they started doing vacations, and they harvested ice. They had manufacturing, clothes, so there was some type of infrastructure up here. But yes, wasn't a lot, but they're all like little railroad towns, I guess. And yeah, they're probably about 200 years old, some of them, which is old in the US. Gamer, what's going on? Australia, what's up? Yeah, you're in Pennsylvania here, heading out fishing. Karen from China, got people from all around the world. Hey, Stephanie's off today. Welcome in. I still got that sore throat, Stephanie. It won't go away. I think it's chronic. I think it's chronic. This is what it starts looking like. It's all downhill from here. I'm gonna go pick out my tombstone. Yeah, it's brutal. Brutal. Growing up, I think I realized I was a redneck when I realized Halloween was celebrated a lot different than all the other families. Like my family, we did the candy thing and we gave out candy. But that night pretty much was us getting all our hunting gear out and getting all the deer calls together and just getting ready for rifle season back then. I don't know, man. And it was like, looking back, I just thought it was normal. But man, that night I'd be so pumped up. I'd be watching like Jackie Bushman videos, practicing my calls. I thought that was normal. Yo, beer and lures. Oh, what are you doing? You're worse than my wife. I'm not drinking beer anymore. But I appreciate that. I've been sick ever since I stopped drinking beer, to be honest with you. But I'm not going back. I'm staying clean. Not sober. I still have a drink here and there, but cut way back. Way back. I used to have my little cocktail every night to fall asleep. Might have a beer here and there, but I'm getting too old for that crap. I just want to be, I want to get in as good a shape as I can without, you know, I could definitely get in excellent shape if I just went out and trained all day. But I can't really afford to go out and train all day. I got to work. And my body doesn't respond to normal lifestyles very well. DCP, don't blow away over there, bro. How the winds where you are? Danny, good morning to you. I'm gonna go sit on this lake and I'll bet you we get whitecaps. I don't know. I really don't know what we're in for. Doesn't look good though. Right here it looks good, but that's all. We're in a little valley, high tree cover on both sides. Pretty sure we're gonna get out on this lake and it's gonna be horrendous. Chiladas. What's a chilada? Colleen, good morning to you. I don't know what a chilada is. It sounds like a little white doggy. Oh, Lord. Yeah, that was my problem basically. Like well, I thought that like the beer was gonna make me gain a bunch of weight, so I quit the beer first, and then I cut way back on like all alcohol, so I hardly have anything anymore. But I don't know, not really losing weight either. I feel good, kind of, I guess. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. I don't really feel addicted, which is good. I feel like I don't need it. Yo, different styles. Happy Halloween, happy Halloween. Feel addicted to fishing. All right. Let's see what we can get into today. Don't know, man. I just don't know how it's going to go. It's going to be a weird day, I think. I'm going to cast that pack bait out, see if we can get on the carp. But I have a feeling we're going to have to get off that lake. It's just going to be too windy once the winds crank up today. So we might just be hiking and exploring some of these creeks where we can get out of the wind a little bit. I don't know. There's my bait shop. I mean, we could kayak, but that's going to be even worse for the audio, so I'm thinking we're going to end up on a creek. But I really think the carp bite's going to be on fire this morning. Addicted to not being addicted. Yeah, that's kind of how I am with a lot of things. I want to be in control. It doesn't look too hideous yet. Looking at the lake here, coming into the park. Got to work with Skeeter. We might be doing a... Thanks, Colleen. Did you tell the wife to make arrangements for me? I did not, Denny. Yeah, deer chili tonight there, Denny. I got some meat thawing on the counter. Hey, Wasp, what is up? There goes more of the toilets. This might be the site of the YouTube meetup. Working with Skeeter on it. He's the key organizer of it, but we're kicking around the idea of doing it in this park here. It does have camping. It's got pavilion stoves we can rent. So we're kicking around the idea of doing that. I don't know fall or spring yet, but Swan, what the heck's going on? So we'll see. Skeeter, what's up? Yeah, I brought my battery. Give me a second, guys. Get you guys in the mountain here. I'm gonna try to hook up a wind guard. It's a little squirrely. We'll see how it goes. Yo, Maddie, what's up? Hope you and Chloe doing good. When I say it's a little squirrely, I mean it's a little squirrely. Gotta find it. My wind guard's a little squirrely. Let's try it out today. Right. Yo, Mainly. Bear with me, guys. Right. Appreciate you stopping in, Maddie. All right, let's try this. What are we doing here? Here goes nothing. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo, guys, it's blowing. Oh my God. Hold on. Oh my God. All right. Yeah, I'm going to need the luck today with this weather. I really don't know what this is going to do to us here. I'm going to start for carp, but you can see what we got. We got 30-mile-an-hour winds coming today. So I think it's kind of a stupid idea, but I really don't know what else to do. I'm tired of hitting the creeks. I've been hitting the creeks lately a lot. But right now, like, nothing's really biting on the creeks too much. You know what I mean? It's just that time of year. So you got to fish, you got to get out in the deep water. So I don't know, kind of screwed. To be perfectly honest, we're kind of screwed. But what are you going to do? What the hell am I doing here? That's what I want to know. What the hell am I doing? Chad Thomason. Yeah, kayaking's kind of out. It'd be too windy even with the anchor. I'd be going around. But we got high pressure, quickly rising pressure. So we'll see what that means for fishing. My trusty barometric gauge, I forget what they call it, an atometer, says great fishing. Great fishing. Better be great fishing. Deal with this crap. Oh, little knot. All right, do I got everything? No. No, I do not. You don't need to carry everything down. Let's go get skunked, guys. Positive thoughts, Skeeter. Positive thoughts. Let's go get skunked. I'm going to put you guys in the tripod once we're down there because I'm going to Try to get you out of the wind. Freaking impossible. Oh my God, this is stupid. Really bad idea. Even the park ranger's looking at me like I'm an idiot. I know I'm an idiot. What are you gonna do? Might not be too bad below the dam, but I never do any good down there. I'll put the poles out here. The winds are swirling too, which is always fun. Bear with me, guys. You know the deal by now. Gotta set everything up. Take you along for the ride, literally. Let's see. I'll try to get all the wind guard stuff out of here. Let's see what we're doing. Let's see what we're doing. Yo, Sean, Native Wild Man. What's going on, brother? It's been ages since I've seen you. Hope you're doing good, man. Hope you're doing good. I think it's a good day for carp. Yeah, should be a real good day for carp. But my concern is if we can get the baits and the things to hold out there. You know what I mean? But yeah, it should be a very good day. Dang, girl. Bear with me, guys. I'm adjusting everything I can adjust to get all the wind guards on that we can get on. Nobody wants to hear loud wind all day. Let's get that. Hell, don't do this to me, you stinking charger. Let's just assume that's charging. Steel City, what's up? What's up? It's gonna be so hard with this guard. What to do with it? Damn it! Damn. Yeah. Let me get the rods in the water, and then I'll come back and play with this. It's gonna be a major problem when you're horizontal. There's nothing for the wind guard to hold on to. Kind of stick them wherever you can here. That's where they're going to have to be. Oh, it looks pretty good. Yeah, it's supposed to be like 30 miles an hour. I think it's going to get that way. Morning, Travis. accidentally put too much Jello in, but figured what the heck.
Waiting for a diehard to show up here.
That's a bad idea.
You been out this week much?
No, been hunting mainly this year. I went out kayaking on Tuesday, creek hopping on like Monday, or I think. But I hunted a couple days.
Any luck?
Not really. I had a couple small ones go by that I passed on. I walked. I have like 3 acres. I'm looking out my window doing dishes, and there's a doe, big doe down by the creek. So I stalk it like an hour through the woods, get down to have an 8-yard shot, and it was with a yearling. I'm like, it's old enough to survive. And then it comes over and tries to feed on the mom. I'm like, I can't shoot that. Well, my neighbor shoots it the next day. He's like, hey, I got a nice doe. And I'm like, yeah, it's fawns in my yard, bud.
I passed on a 6 Tuesday morning. My brother said, why do you shoot it? I was like, well, you know what I'm after. But yeah, they're getting rammy now.
Yeah, next week I think I'm going to pretty much.
I'll ride with you, help you unload those.
You ought to see the one I found Wednesday morning, a roadkill up here at the top end of the park.
Monster.
Yeah, my fist did, the elbow fit inside.
That's what when I see them dead all over the place, that's usually I'll take a week off and hunt that week because I know they're running, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to get a couple carp before I get blown off the lake, so we'll see what happens.
Well, good luck with that.
Thank you.
No buddy today?
Not yet. We'll see if they show up. You know, it's like the bat signal when I go live. They might show up.
Well, if you get that buck, make sure you show me the picture.
Yeah, we'll do. Somebody else left the trash. All right. Let's see what we can do with this wind here. Chaos, what's up, brother? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Smack that thumbs up for me, please, if you can. Yeah, see how that, I don't know how that guard will go. It's blowing out here. We'll see how it does. Can only do so much today. What are you going to do? Going out tomorrow? Oh God, here comes the geese already. Oh, I didn't bring my net. Shoot. I got to run and get my net, guys. Thank you, Jenny. Hey, members, I got the long video out. The last video from Florida is out for you guys. I got to go in public in like a week, but go check that out when you get a chance. When it goes public, I'll just ask you if you can help push it, share it out. We don't do a lot of long videos. That took me about 80 hours worth of editing to get that video like it is. It's pretty good. The ending's weird. It is what it is. More than anything, I wanted to get my GoPro card back so I can start filming again. So we'll see what happens. Hey, California Dreamin', appreciate the heart. Canadian Air Force has arrived, yes. I mean, we built that nice strong wall, but they just flew right over it. They don't care. They have no respect for our sovereign nation here. Coming down from Canada with all their bad habits. Steve, what's up, bro? We got a rising barometer. We'll see what happens. Was that a goose? Damn goose. All right, I got to run to the car and get my net. Steve, you're watching the polls. I'll be right back. That's what I need the net for. Got some Gorilla Tape. Try to get this wind. Oh. All right, Nate, appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, Native's one of my old supporters. This phone's never going to be the same once I get done with the tape. I know it's loud right this second. What the hell? I wonder if I just put the tape like that. If the audio gets real weird, like all of a sudden you can't hear me at all, let me know. Because I'm playing with the tape. Subi! Oh yeah. Feathered friends, always. Hurting for sturgeon, what's up? I don't know if my wind guard is a little squirrely. I don't know if it's going to work. Mike W. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. We're going to make a go of it. We'll see what happens. Oh, my wind battery charger. Lord. Charger fell out. Morning, Ken. This is dumb. I don't even know. I can't even scroll now because I've taped up the whole bottom of my phone trying to block this wind. And we got the pack bait out, breadcrumbs, panko breadcrumbs, sweet corn, extra jello this time. I didn't do the anise or the vanilla or the coriander. I got it taped up. I taped the squirrel tail on it, Scotty. Figured that's better than tape. I don't know. You tell me, how does it sound? I got Gorilla Tape all over it with squirrel tail around it. It's a squirrely setup. All right. I'm just worried about the bald eagle. The bald eagle could come down and take my phone. I mean, the squirrel tail is definitely flapping in the wind. All right. I wish you guys could see what it looks like. It looks like there's a squirrel on my tripod. Well, I'm just gonna get comfortable and hope I dressed warm enough. We'll just see. Yeah, it's gonna be 30 mile an hour, 15 to 25, and gusts over 30. Might have been a hit on the right rod. I don't know if that was the goose or not. Appreciate it, Thong. There's a lot of good ones in PA. A lot of good fishermen. Randy Rhino, good morning, good morning. Like, good to see you this morning. Randy Rhino, happy Halloween. Mario, what's going on, brother? You know what it's like out here today. Time to fly a kite. At least we needed that rain bad, so at least we got the rain. We got rising pressure, we'll see what happens. Yeah, if an eagle takes my phone, I don't ask for a lot of super chats, but if an eagle takes the phone, I'm gonna need some help. That's gonna be my livelihood in its talons flying off. This phone has seen a lot of crap. It's been in the ocean twice, so I can't believe it's still working, to be honest with you. Nice. Ontario, Canada is getting snow for Halloween. Ranyos, what part of Florida you at? I'm in Pennsylvania if you're talking to me. So we're in very northern Florida. Did I say I was in Florida? I don't think he's talking to me. Hey, kayak dangler, what's going on? Saw you hanging out over in Will's the other night. Oh, there you go. Right rod, right rod. Come on, baby. I guess he's got like a members only chat. You can watch his live, but you can't chat. That's interesting setup there. I might have to try that out a couple times. There's Northern. Good to see you. Cookie Monster. And I was out here yesterday morning trying to set the tent up. Let me tell you, it didn't go well. The tent was horrible. It's just too windy for the tent. That tent's not really like aerodynamic at all. It's like tying a kite down. Oh yeah, yep, Ron Yost, yep. So we drove down from Pennsylvania. So that video mainly took place in Florida. Parts of it were in South Carolina, the Blue Cats, when we were out with Fishing and Hunting 80. That's Jamie, and out with Ken and Tammy and Ray, Mom and Son Train Rail fans. Then we went down to the Panhandle. We fished with Saving Grace Outdoors, Jacob and James. Most of that video took place though in South Florida, or not, I don't know if you guys call it South Florida, Vero Beach, with Random J. I think it's just Random J 2023. Random J Adventures was his old name. That's where we were. Glacier, what's going on, brother? Samuel, good to see you. Yeah, that video will be out for the public sometime next week, I believe. I forget what date. I think I set it for Monday. We'll be live from the shore. We'll do some member only and some public. It's Kevin's birthday. We're going down for stripers Sunday into Tuesday. Long 3-day weekend. Yeah, I picked that up from the other live. Yep, that's awesome, Ronyo. I love it. I love that area, but I can't do the summers there. I mean, I was borderline too hot in February. Nice, Glacier's back on land. Nice. Glacier Shark, make sure you guys have him. He's probably got some footage coming from his big tuna trip he did out in the ocean. Pretty cool to see. Whisker Bent, what's going on, brother? Good morning to you. Now we just started, Samuel. We just got out maybe 10 minutes ago. Carp fishing, so we're hoping to see what happens. I'm going to leave the slack because I think if I just tighten it, it's just going to make them pull even more in the wind. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll do our best. We'll see what happens. Lucky Logger, what's up? What's up? Conditions are bad, but the pressure's good, so rising pressure. Yeah, I could catch a goose for sure. Yeah. I can't deal with the heat, to be honest with you. All right, Lucky Logger. Good luck to you, brother. I wasn't sure to come out here or go hunting, to be honest with you. I was thinking of taking the squirrel gun, walk through the woods. You could walk right up to them today. So windy. Nice yellowfin in the glacier picture. Sweet. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I figured glacier. It sounds like a good idea till you get out there and then you see the conditions and you're like, yeah, I don't have enough arms. Can't afford to throw my stuff overboard. I wonder if they can rip I think they're strong enough to rip my net. Oh, look, I'm just going to pin that up there. I'm just going to pretend that's mine. Pin that up there. 13 yellowfin, 1 yellowtail, 1 wahoo. It's been a good day out here. Mattias, what's up? There's Little Finn's channel right there. Appreciate it, Jenny. Hey, Cindy, what's going on? Good to see you. Skipjack Cindy in the house. Me being stupid, fishing in the wind. Glaciers usually in Alaska, but they threw them out. They sent them to Mexico. They deported them, sent them down to Mexico. We went out tuna, but Glacier Shark is an Alaskan commercial fisherman. And make sure you guys have his channel. Very awesome stuff. Jenny dropping some links, appreciate you. How's the weather by you, Cindy? You getting blown out too? You might be a day ahead of us with the weather. It might be okay there by now. We got the last of the rain last night, so everything's cleared out. It's just the wind now. Let me get Mattias wrenched up there. That's mod, standard mod. There you go. You can connect around. Welcome to the channel. Doing freshwater today, but we will be back on the saltwater. We're going to go down Sunday, probably really early. I think there's like a 4 a.m. high tide. I want to catch that. So we'll probably go down in the middle of the night, fish the high tide, fish till the sun comes up, and then go get a hotel room, pass out, and take a nap during the day, and then hit it hard Sunday night. Let's definitely get some hits there on the black rod. We'll see how it rained all week. Today looks better. Nice. Hey, Marines and Army Mom. Good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. Humphreys Hotel, San Diego, fancy hotel. Nice. Hopefully you can afford your meal. It's the first eating live was pretty funny. You guys you and Holly ordered food and you're like, that's not, I'm still hungry, you gotta order more food. That's why I don't like fancy restaurants. I'm telling you, man, I can't do fancy restaurants. I'd rather go buy some real expensive food, like a real quantity of really good food, and cook it myself. I'd be cooking it in the hotel room on my ironing board, I swear. Yeah, crazy. If you could see us cook sometimes in hotel rooms, it's hilarious. We'll be in there frying fish or something. We'll like sneak in the Coleman cooker and we'll be cooking out on the little porch. White Rye just had a pick, I think. Can't tell. So damn windy. See what happens. I want to cook on a iron sometime. Like I really want to try cooking on an iron. I think that'd be a funny video. Do like a little fish fry right on the iron in the hotel. I can't tell. I'm not going to look for any type of hits. I'm just going to wait for takedowns. We'll give it up to the hour mark and we'll recast and let it sit for half an hour. And then we'll just rebait and throw it out every 30 minutes. I don't know what else to do. We're going to be white capping today. $18 and up. Wine by the glass. Good Lord. for some rotted grapes. Tomcat Josh, what is up? Good to see you. Hope you're doing good. There is at some point I'm probably going to put this stuff away. After a few hours I might give up. But I definitely want to give it, I want to say 3 hours behind the rods today. I haven't really given it enough time in the last few carp sessions. I want to give it a good 3 hours today if I can stand it. And then I'm going to take the ultralight and go down the creek here under the dam and try to catch some bass. White rod, that's definitely a hit on the white rod. We get a big white sucker, we might take it home and smoke it. I've been wanting to smoke a white sucker. Steve caught a huge one here a couple days ago. Today is the biggest day of the year for pizza sales. I'm full of useless information, but today is the #1 pizza day in the United States. Good. Well, I dessert 120. I mean, it sounds ridiculous, but it's not even bad. 120 is not bad. Yeah. Good food does cost money, so I mean, if I go out, it's usually somewhere really nice, because the only time I really want to eat out is one, I didn't prepare correctly, I don't have enough stuff with me, or two, I want to get something that I can't do at home. Like, I'll bow before the chef and say I can't do that, or I can't afford like 50 different ingredients that go into that dish, you know. Yo, Fishy Things, what is up? Appreciate the 100. I'll put that right in my wallet here. $100 joules and go blow that down at the pizza shop. I know, I'm thinking about pizza. I'm doing deer chili. I'm gonna go home and make some deer chili after the live. Oh yeah, for sure, Glacier. Igor, what's going on, brother? Don't worry, Glacier. I made, when I got out of the bush in Alaska, don't worry. I act like I lived off the land, but let me tell you, as soon as I got to town, I was spending money left and right, man. I was like a high roller out there for about 3 days, and I was like, I better go back into my cabin. I don't got any money. On my way being a YouTube Jewel millionaire, that's right. Pad Ki Mo or Pad Thai. I don't know, like I made a Pad Thai recipe, but like the actual sauce was already prepared. I'm guessing the sauce might be 50 ingredients, I don't know. Ramen noodles tonight, Glacier. Glacier, did you ever have, you probably have had canned smoked octopus. But one of my favorite things is smoked octopus in a can over ramen noodles. I don't know why, it's like my favorite. Yeah, we pinned our catches up, Skeeter. It's been a heck of a morning here. I pinned up my catches. The tuna are in. A lot of tuna. Surprise, the wind, the nor'easter really brought them in. Did not expect the elephant out here today. Steve's geese are looking for him. What is that thing? A clapping seal. Appreciate it, Josh. Tomcat Josh sent me a clapping seal. Just put that away. I'm saving up all these things. I don't know what I can do with them, but I'm going to be a billionaire for sure. Holly's allergic to octopus. Oh, that's right. You probably said that to me before. The happy poop. the happy poop and the golden poop. Two best poops there are. You going out today, Skeeter? The seal is special. Laughing disco. I love it. I love it. That's cool. I didn't even see that one. Smoked eel with baked potatoes, Brussels sprouts. Dang, I want to get back up here. That one sounds good. Appreciate the thumbs up, Whisker. Smoked eel with baked potatoes, Brussels sprouts. So I like my Brussels sprouts roasted. Toss them a little bit of oil, some like Parmesan, cut them in half, and salt and pepper, real simple. And then bake them like 425 for 20 minutes. Could probably throw the potatoes in that same mix. Throw some eel on it, that would be good. Haunted house tonight, that's right. Yeah, it's a big day for Skeeter. Dope channel, what is up? Happy Halloween. Last weekend, Monday, heading to Michigan. Yeah. Disco ball. That guys are blowing your money on Jules.
Hey, how's your mother?
Making it a big party in here today. We got the disco ball. Not great. Dope channel. I mean, I haven't really, next week I think I'm going to go all in. I think I'm going to go all in next week and really spend some time in the tree stand. I'll be down doing saltwater till Tuesday, and I'll probably sit in a tree Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, to be honest with you. Awesome, Skeeter. I'm looking forward to that. Kensley, hang out a bit. Eventually you will be. You got to hang out a little bit first. Got to know that, you ain't a troll or anything. California Dreaming, I appreciate it. Jesse, been in before. Let me get you wrenched up. I'm not catching nothing yet. We're starting to get a couple taps. The weather's absolutely horrendous out here. 30-mile-an-hour winds. But we're going to see what happens. Hey, Arizona Outdoors, there he is. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you, my friend. Like sending the gift, tried to go live. Not letting me. It should tell you what the reason is, Dope Channel. It might tell you, like, try some more shorts. You need at least 50 subs, and if you already have that, it's probably they want you to do a couple of videos. Brandon, good to see you. Elite Busserman, welcome in, welcome in. You guys are crazy. Yeah, look at that. I should just go damn fly a kite. What is this? I'm trying to get, right now, carp fishing. We do everything here. We'll be on saltwater in a couple days, but we're out carp fishing today. We've been doing a lot of creek fishing this week. Kayak's kind of out. With the 30-mile-an-hour winds, the kayak's, it's on my car, so who knows? I might get dumb and throw a kayak in somewhere. But we're going to carp fish a few hours, and then I'm going to go down the creek away, see if I can get on some smallies. So we'll see. River Rat Life, good to see you. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you all coming in. Yeah. You might have a strike then if you're using a GUN. You can't go live with a firearm. YouTube will, if they see a firearm, especially someone handling a firearm, the community standards explicitly say you cannot handle a firearm while live. So you might get away with it in the background, but if they see you interacting with it, they'll shut you down right away. That's the, you got to read the community standards in full. They're not always enforced and they're not always applied consistently, but you need to at least understand them so you got something to stand on when you're arguing with them. Like, I've gotten 3 strikes now and I've had all 3 overturned. And I had to go to them and highlight the community standards and explain how I did not break them. You're talking to a robot anyway. But there's Saltwater Life. We're back on the ocean Sunday, Saltwater Life. Hoping that nor'easter got some I'm hoping it's got some stripers on the beach for us, but we'll find something. It sounds like perfect weather down there. Might not be perfect fishing weather, but we're going to go down a couple of days, spend some nights down in Seaside. You can hunt with a bow, but you cannot hunt with a firearm. Yep. Yeah, I've done lives on the member side with the bow. I don't know what's going to happen when I actually drop a deer on the live. That's going to be interesting, but you might see my channel disappear. If it does, I do have a backup channel. So you guys know, some of you already know the channel, but it's called Anyfin Camera 2. That is my backup camera. I can go live from it. I'm not monetized over there, but I should probably do a little more work from that channel. That's kind of the game plan if I ever get taken down because of hunting. I'll pop up over there. I thought about just hunting on that other channel, but I feel like I'm doing a disservice to the people already watching, my members, so I'm going to do it on this channel and see what happens. Dorothy Richardson, good morning, good morning. The legend. I will have a kayak and ice shack for ice fishing lunch when we get back from Michigan. You're getting a kayak out there too. Make sure you get some ratchet straps, man. Well, you could probably put that thing right in the boat, but just still make sure it's strapped down. They catch the wind. Look like a parachute on your car. A thing will launch off it on the highway. And then don't over tighten it because you can crack those. You can over crank those things and crack them right in half too. We have 926 joules, guys. So if anyone's selling a boat and they accept joules, reach out to me. I think I can afford one of those big tuna boats now. 100, Skeeter, appreciate it, bro. I think I blew my, I don't have any joules left. I blew mine all on pumpkin heads. I got carried away one night. Went around, gave everybody pumpkin heads, and now I'm broke again. I don't know how often we get joules back, but I guess I got to go buy them or something. What's the biggest joule in there? You guys know? I think Pumpkinhead was up there pretty high. What are we at? 5 minutes, we're going to recast. And then after that, every 30 minutes. With the wind, it's too hard to see what's going on with little bites, so I'm just going to have to stick to my old premise and go every 30 minutes. No worries, Thwong. Yeah, I know a Jewfish is a fish. I appreciate the clarification. First time I ever heard that, I did have to go look it up, but it is true. It is a fish. Yeah, on Arizona standards, it would be very cold, I guess. It's not that cold, but it is very windy. 30-mile-an-hour winds today. So I've got a elastic band with a squirrel tail wrapped around it and Gorilla Tape over the audio port of my phone. It's brutal. We had the nor'easter come through. We got the effects from that hurricane that went up the Atlantic Ocean. So we got a rising pressure. So all the fishing nerds say this is the best time to fish. This is the best time to fish. A quickly rising pressure. I got tired of people telling me about the barometric pressure. I tried that stuff hard when I was a kid. And I found it worked for deer. I found it worked for saltwater fish. I found it did not work for freshwater fish. But I'm going to disprove everyone again. Next couple months, I got a pressure gauge coming in. We're going to keep track. I'll post it on every single live stream what the pressure is, so you can go back and look at the pressure. And what you're going to see is you might catch more fish, but the best fishing comes in weird times. Low pressure. No, low pressure, only if low pressure is good when it's steady. Now you can look it up. Steady pressure is good, but a quickly rising barometric pressure will get them to bite. Low pressure will put deer on the feed, but not fish on the feed. That was the old science anyway. I'll have to find some respected elitists that does it these days, you know, and see what they're saying. That's the problem with science. They rewrite it every 30 years, but that's the way it used to be. A quick rising pressure or a steady pressure was a fisherman's friend. I think low is good here in England. Interesting. See, yeah, so that's what I mean. People want to quote the science, but we first have to they don't even agree on it, I guess. We don't even agree on the damn science. But you can actually buy an old fishing barometer and it'll show you, like, it was dumb because it's all relative, right? Like, it's not what the pressure is, it's what it was and where it's going. Like, that's what the science was supposed to be. But they would sell these barometric pressures literally with a zone on it that would say great fishing. Rising pressure you get after a big storm. But you also have feed, right? You got to worry about what the fish are eating. And then if you're on a river, rising water, regardless of what the pressure's doing, is going to throw them on the feed. So that's what I mean. It's kind of something to look at and play with, but it's never stopped me from fishing or caused me to go fishing, to be honest with you. Right. That's exactly what I'm saying, Chaos. Exactly what I'm saying. But I figured, you know what? Like, not a lot of people fish every day like we do, Chaos. So we're in a nice position to, like, let's look at it. Let's go out and do a test. Like, it'll be real easy for me to put on the live stream, you know, anything is live. That, like, anything is possible live is pretty much the title of my live every single day. So we'll do a whole month starting November 1st where we're going to keep track of the barometric pressure each day. I'll put what the pressure is. I might put rising or falling next to it. And that's it. We'll see what happens. Jim Darren, what's going on, brother? Trying to catch some carp. I know I missed somebody. Let me get back up there. Somebody new. Turtle. That was who it was. Good morning, Turtle. Welcome in. We're out on a lake today. Didn't want to go too far from home because it's kind of a stupid day to be out. 30-mile-an-hour winds. But can't sit inside all day. Go out and do something. Take my fishing rod for a walk. Recovering, good morning to you. Stripers in the Colorado River. I'm going to recast. I said the hour mark, we've hit it. Let's recast. And then we're going to cast every 30 minutes. Make sure you guys aren't going to blow over. You might blow over. I got it weighted down, but it's blowing pretty good, as you can probably tell. Cobra chickens. All right, we'll try one rod down and try one rod up. See if it makes a difference here. We're not going to talk about that gig ability. That nor'easter, man, really brought in some weird fish. My best catch ever was 75 pounds that I landed. I've caught bigger stingrays and stuff that I couldn't get in. You know, I couldn't get over a wall. I sat there and stared at it, took pictures of it. But 75-pound king salmon back in the day when I was a guide. Tighten that line. Oh yeah. Hope you all doing good. Ashley Brady, good to see you. Gigability, good to see you. Hope you're doing good. I don't know if Mark's going live or not. He likes that bridge. You better eat some more food. You're gonna get blown right off that thing. It's nasty out here. I'm sure it's nasty where Mark is too. Oh, I don't know what the temperature is. It's somewhere in the 40s, but it's like 30-mile-an-hour winds, so I don't know what the math is, but it doesn't feel nice. Feels like you're getting punched in the face out here. Hope you're having a good day, Kevin. Tell you what, it's going to feel good to go in and get some soup today, though. I'm making chili, deer chili for dinner. Might have to make a test batch. I was going to wear my winter pants, and especially with like 55 today. And I'm like, man, that's going to be overkill. If you walk outside, and I live in the woods, it feels kind of warm. But as soon as you hit the water, it's cold out here. Yeah, it's brutal. It is brutal. Swirling winds too. That was a leaf tornado, just went right over. It's pretty cool. I don't know if it was on camera. Nebraska, awesome. I'm guessing you get some wind out in Nebraska. Especially when that corn's down. Yeah, we're just going to rebait every 30 minutes because we can't tell when we got a hit when we don't have a hit. Looking for takedowns. Yo, Anthony Serrano. Good morning, brother. Good to see you. Dude, that is amazing. That's one of the coolest videos I ever saw, Skeeter. That thing, that's what drives me nuts with YouTube. That should go viral right there. Like, Skeeter legitimately caught a freaking water spout. It was right in front of him. Amazing video. You'd probably get like 20 views. Gonna get you wrenched up, Cheetah. Appreciate it. I'm giving them out free. We're gonna do a giveaway. We're gonna do a giveaway. You're gonna win a goose. Here comes the white caps. Look at this water. Looks like the ocean coming in. same 5. They've been out here since they were babies. They follow me around on the kayak. Yeah, they're nasty. They crap all over the place. That's right. $90 waterspouts in Michigan this week. Dang. Maybe the market's overflowing with waterspout videos. It's not my algorithm. I never see them. I probably will as soon as you hit thumbs up on Skeeter's waterspout video. Next time you log into YouTube, you'll be overflowing with waterspout content. Alaska Wild, happy Halloween. My sore throat turns 1 month old today. I'm gonna try to carry it to terms here. See if we can see how old this sore throat will be. Pretty sure it's chronic at this point. This might be my new voice, I don't know. It's like are you fishing for catfish? Carp fishing. We're fishing for carp. There's also some big white suckers in here. There's no channel cats, there's no flatheads, there are bullheads. If we were to catch a big brown bullhead or a white sucker, we'd probably take that for food. I'm not gonna eat a carp today, so it'll be catch and release on the carp. Yeah, I think I had a fire tornado that where I was over at the mountain. They had this huge bonfire and like a little tornado came through and picked up the flames. Oh, there we go. Dang, he's gone. A lot of little carp out here. Pretty sure that was probably just a little one. Didn't hook up. Gotta put my bells back on. I don't know how long that was down. I missed them. Yeah, that might be the one you missed. He might be smarter than the average carp. I don't know. I'm gonna hit it with the just carry a little sharpener. I'm sharpening the hook, but it feels sharp anyway. Make sure there's no burrs or anything. Well, that's a good sign anyway. That's a good sign. They're feeding. Yeah, keep it as close to PG as we can do here, Hillbilly. Bullheads are good. Bullheads are delicious eating. They're one of my favorite fish to eat, to be honest with you. Hi, right, Indy Rhino. Oh, my voice is so crap these days. Yeah, that was a good takedown. Just didn't hook up. I don't know. It happens sometimes, especially on the smaller carp. Could even be a sucker. Could be a white sucker too. That is a big hook. That's a size 2. I use between 2 and 8s, but it's a nice sharp one. I don't know. I feel like you got a better chance of hooking a small one with a small hook. But if you got a big boy, I feel like you can kind of put a little more power in them with the bigger hook. They won't rip through their lip as quickly. Nice, Julie. Let me get you wrenched up. Connect around. Welcome to the channel. Sorry, my voice is crap. Had a sore throat for a month now. Only hurts when I talk. The only time it hurts. I'm going for carp. Going for common carp. Need to eat some real fish. I like saltwater fish too. We eat plenty of, we have a good mix of food. All right. But I'll take yellow perch over a lot of saltwater fish any day. Walleye. Going after stripers Sunday and Monday, so hopefully we'll get some stripers. But the regulations in Jersey make it like it's not even worth going. You're going to go all the way down to the ocean for one fish between 28 and 31 inches. It's a waste of time. Try to tend to the line a little bit. Not much I can do. What am I going to do? Blowing all over the place out there. That's good. At least he still wants to get out there, Fenian. He's still got the will to do it. That's awesome. I hope I'm like that, you know. Once you don't feel well, sometimes you just don't want to go do anything. Just shut down, you know. Yeah, I agree. Fishing makes you feel alive, even in bad weather. Look at these rascals. Hey, thanks for the thumbs up, Julie. Appreciate it. Let me try to get this as zipped up as I can get it. We're an hour in and I'm getting the hood up. Hey, Sammy, what's up, brother? I'm batting down the hatches here. I'm putting the hood up. I don't care what I look like. Too cold. Keep my head warm. Nothing yet, nothing yet. We had a nice takedown maybe 5 minutes ago. Just didn't hook up. You know, it's tough with the wind conditions. I don't know if that had anything to do with missing it. I mean, it went down. It was down for 10 seconds or so. Just didn't hook up. It's a lake. We got 30-mile-an-hour winds out here, so anywhere from 15 to 30. Major gusts coming through. We got white caps, but it's a lake. Might as well be an ocean. If I show this is like the small part of the lake. If I show you out the main lake, you'll see the white caps. Yes, I've fished for steelheads a lot in Alaska, Skeeter, and in New York. Yep, yep. They're just, a steelhead's just a big rainbow trout that is supposed to run to the ocean. They might be confused in Michigan with the lake, but I don't know where they're running to, but I'm not a good Great Lakes fisherman. But steelhead's just an ocean run rainbow trout that gets larger. Time to eat my pork pie. That sounds pretty good. Anything hot right now sounds good. Be your first. Nice. Well, you got to listen to who you're going with. Are you meeting what's his face? Stam up there? You'll have to listen to him. Or you won't catch crap, I guarantee it. If you don't listen to him, you're not going to catch him. A lot of people fish for him and don't catch him. You got to know what you're doing. It's very technical. Oh, chili sounds good. I'm having chili for dinner. I can't wait. I've got two hoods up. I can hardly move my head. Maybe hour 19. I'll recast the white rod in 10 minutes. I'll leave the black one go a little bit more. I just recasted that. I don't have the scale. I got to get a new battery for the scale. So we won't be weighing the fish. So we'll probably end up catching a freaking monster. I thought you were out this way. It looks like Memorial Lake. We're in Pennsylvania, Montgomery County. It's not Memorial Lake. I don't want to say it live here. But it's a pretty popular lake anymore. It's always been a popular place to go, but it's becoming a really popular fishing area, unfortunately. There's not too many ducks. It's the same 5, honestly. These 5 are, basically going to live and die here, unfortunately. They're never going to migrate. They'll probably starve this winter. Be straight up with you. How you doing? Hey, Sue. These ducks. These are cobra chickens. They're not ducks, they're cobra chickens. This is just a normal day out in Bud Files territory, South Dakota. 30-mile-an-hour winds. That's normal. Feels calm at the moment, though. Once the lake, yeah, someone will get them. I mean, they just picked. There was an old. There was 2 other geese here for the last couple of years, and somebody picked them up, took them home, and ate them. That's what the ranger told me. They were standing here one day, and some guy ran up to the ranger and said 2 guys just grabbed 2 geese and took off with them. That's why this used to be like a beach for swimming. They closed this place down years ago. In the 80s, I believe it was. 70s, and then again, they opened it for like 8 years and they closed it again. They blamed the goose poop, I believe. They didn't do nothing about the geese, mind you. Yep. People starving in the city and overpopulation of geese. No one's done anything about it. make up some good goose sausage here. Yeah, bacteria level, whatever they count. My wife would know. Coliform, is it cauliflower? Coliform or whatever it is. Yeah, it was too high. Didn't help that they dammed everything up too. Blocked some of the water flow. That would probably dissipate that. I'm glad it looks beautiful. Stats, it's brutal out here. But good morning to you. Hope you're doing good. Happy Halloween. Like Nations. No, anyone that fishes here will tell you, if you catch a carp, you'll have, it's the Ukrainians here, to be honest with you. They'll run up and ask you if they can take the carp. They'll buy it off you even. I'm just being straight up. There's all different mixes here from the city. That's a stupid goose bite right there. But it's mainly the Ukrainians that are hanging out at this lake. At least they were. They were taking out a lot of fish here. I think one tried to buy one off of Steve. Hey, Tammy. Happy Halloween, Tammy. When's Ray's birthday? Tomorrow? What's today? Friday? I think Mom and Son Train Rail fans, son Ray, he has a birthday. I believe it's tomorrow. Make sure you guys pop over to their channel and wish Ray a happy birthday. He is a awesome dude right there. Hey, Jack Prepper, good morning. Crystal River, what are you talking about, capability? What the heck are you talking about? Tomorrow, all right. Cool. Kev's is the next day. It's kind of, I know they're at the same time. Kevin was supposed to be a Halloween baby. We trick-or-treated the night he was supposed to be born with Lyle. He was 2 days late. Nice, Jason. I was supposed to be Jason tonight, but I think my older son is stealing my costume. No, I don't have a costume. He changed his mind and he wants to be Jason now. He wanted to be an inflatable something or other. I'm like, it's going to be 30-mile-an-hour winds. You can't be an inflatable anything today. You're going to be a kite. That would be cool to just dress up as a kite. Be hilarious. Oh, Ray's early. Dang. Wow. I think he was going to be I think he was going to get the dinosaur suit. I'm not sure. Man, he's a miracle baby then, right? That's crazy. Oh, white rod. Is it going to go? Got some slack. You tighten that up. Oh, where did summer go? Razor, you ain't wrong about that. They see that white bucket come out of the trunk and they're ready to roll, man. They know. They love their carp fishermen. Yeah. this fall just flew by. I mean, it's so weird. It goes from being like perfect to, like, okay, time to layer up, you know? Yo, Steve-O, appreciate the $5. Thank you, sir. I didn't even know if I was going to fish today, Steve. Yeah, Glacier said he got about 80 pounds of meat. When it was all said and done, he was estimating he was going to have about 80 pounds of meat for the freezer. It's pretty good, you know how you get what, 30%, something like that. 30% waste from each fish, I think. I forget what the ratios are. I'm not good with that stuff. My boss could tell you. They'll test you out when you're cutting. Am I going my sailboat? I don't think so. I think I might walk down below onto the creek, but I don't have a good signal down there. I'm going to try to make 3 hours up here though. We had a good takedown, we just missed them. I'm going to take the ultralight down and try to catch some smallies maybe, hide in some of the creeks. That was Glacier Shark's trip down there I pinned up. Unless you think I'm pulling yellowfins out of this lake. Yeah, even with the anchor, I don't think kayaking would be any good today, Steve. The only spot that could be good is up in that creek where it's real thick and overgrown, but I don't have a good signal up there. Hey, high five from Stats. Appreciate it. Of course, I'm in the shade again, Steve, because I'm dumb. Should have sat out in the sun at least. The sun is trying to come out. You can see it hitting the trees in the distance. I don't know if anyone was going to go live around here today, so I figured, you know what? I always feel guilty when I'm not live, so I try my best to pop up live every day. We went like 9 months without missing a weekday there for one stretch, but sometimes you need to take a break. Bobby, what's going on? Skeeter, take your mask off. Oh wait, you can't. Yeah, I took it yesterday off, and I was glad. I got, I've been working on that video for months on and off. I'm glad to finally get that thing done. Hey Jerry, what's going on, brother? Well, I'm carp fishing today, so it's pretty easy to read chat when you're carp fishing. I always do my best to read chat. Otherwise, I just go fish by myself. I feel like if I'm fishing live, I'm gonna keep up with chat the best I can. A lot easier when you're sitting behind pole. Too many appointments. Yeah, you ain't missing nothing, Steve. That's the wind, man. Brutal. I'm going to try to do some pop-up lives from the house too. I want to do a whole live on barometric pressure, and I want to do a whole live on ice fishing safety. I want to do a couple of those this time of year. Oh yeah, Razor. Yep, I got it. I'm making chili tonight, and we use venison broth for some of the one of the ingredients in that. For sure. Been doing a lot of roasts lately. All those root vegetables this time of year are good for the body. Let's get that white rod out. slipped on my net. Man. Bastard. Oh yeah. Appreciate the super chat, Steve and Stephanie. You guys have covered the bait for the day. Hopefully we can get some fish now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 30 mile an hour. $30 miles per hour winds today. We got a hurricane right off the east coast. I don't know where it is right now. I know it's heading up towards like Nova Scotia. The one that rolled through Jamaica. It's one of the 5 strongest hurricanes. I believe that's what it was. One of the 5 strongest ever make landfall, I think it was. Yeah, right. Forget the kayak. I'd have to be in like a real overgrown section for the kayak to work. But you don't have to do that, Skeeter, but I appreciate it, brother. 30 mile an hour, nice light breeze. I don't mind it. I don't mind it, except for like, you know, the lines drift and the actual trying to, you know, like we missed that takedown. I'm sure that was part of the reason. If you keep the line tight, I find it actually drags your bait. You got to give it a little more loose line. And anytime you got a little bit more loose line with method feeder, you're going to miss some bites. Melissa is moving north and east at 40 due east. Gotcha. Figured you would know. I don't think it's supposed to hit anywhere else. It's going to keep steering to the east of, what is that, Nova Scotia? What's the next thing that sticks out up there? There's something that sticks out up in northern Canada there into the eastern Atlantic. W. Speaking of W, where's our Zyra this morning? Somebody wake him up. Just one takedown, Razor. We missed just the one takedown. We didn't connect. We're not gonna skunk though. I'll put these rods away at the 3-hour mark, and we'll take the ultralight down the creek and catch some smallies or something. We'll find some fish, but we got to give it time. Steve's been it's always like that here, Razor. You got to put your time in. Steve caught like 13 like last week, but you know, he fished a lot. You can't set up for 2 hours and expect to fish here. It takes time. And happy Halloween, Mikey. Blazer and Razor. Let me get you wrenched up, Bobby. There you go. There's a wrench for you. Zyro's still in school. Oh. Oh, Skeeter, if you're going to start an argument, he's going to be in your chat. We got to locate Zyro. It's not alive without him in here. Maybe his membership ran out. All good here, Blazer. All good, man. One of those days I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do. Kayak's kind of ruled out. It's kind of a no-brainer creek day, but the creek fishing's been dead. So it was either the lake or taking an hour drive to fish in a spillway. I'm really not up for spillway fishing today. Drive an hour to catch 3 perch. I have something for him. I bet. Oh man, oh man. Yo, Steve-O with the gifted membership. Appreciate that. Bobby A, he got a free membership thanks to Fishing with Steve. You'll definitely want to use that up. This weekend we'll be out doing some saltwater fishing. It's going to be awesome. We're going down the shore. Weather's supposed to be really good on Sunday and Monday. So we're going to be down there Sunday and all day Monday. Colleen's Corner, good morning to you. Welcome back. I wonder if you heard of the hot dog man. Nope. Top Dog. What is up, Top Dog? Dang, that coffee looks good. I could go for some coffee right about now. Come on, let's have a takedown here. Feel one coming. Feel like one's coming. They are replacing the toilets. Maybe they're pulling the toilet out for the year. Got to pay attention here. This is very important. Very important stuff for an angler. Are they removing the park's bathrooms for the winter? Something you need to plan on. All right, Mikey, we'll catch you in a little bit, brother. Appreciate you. I don't know. I saw Skeeter fishing this lake earlier this week. Both lakes that he fished, they're now replacing the bathrooms. I'm not sure what happened. Skeeter, I was trying to tell you on your live, you should go live on that drive with Mrs. Skeeter. So if you lose signal or whatever, you know, she'd still be there on the other half of the screen. I think it's a good idea. So you should do that. How you doing?
Anything?
I have one takedown I missed. I don't know. It's so windy, the line's kind of like all over the place. And, except for the wind, I think it would be a good fishing day. But the wind sucks. Might go down to the creek with the old school right in a minute.
That's just the wind going on that down?
Yeah, all over the place. I got the method feeders on, but it's pulling the line in the water. And I got 40 grams on there. I can't go any more than that or else I'd miss every single fish. I stopped paying attention to rods. I'm not, unless it's a full takedown, I hear drag screaming, I'm not even looking anymore.
Right.
Otherwise, I'll be running back and forth. Wishful thinking. Could be something, but it's ripping out there right now.
I was just saying to them, I said, I think the wind's starting to die down. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. It gets real bad and then it cuts off almost completely. It changes directions and then comes full border again.
well, I know if you're going around the stand this afternoon.
You going up? You going out?
Yeah. I got to.
I think I'm going to be down the shore Sunday till Tuesday. See if the stripers are in. And then the rest of the week, I think I'm sitting in the tree. They're running like crazy right now. Good old the drought, we get rain every day. Yeah. I don't mind it, but it's like, it's hard to get a waterproof fabric that's not loud, you know?
Yeah.
Like this is about as good as you can get, but it's old and it's no longer really waterproof.
I'm just learning there's waterproof and water resistant.
Yeah.
Big difference.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, with kayaking, you get like the cheap stuff, you sit in a puddle, it goes right through. Hey Mindy, welcome in, Coastal Water, happy Halloween. You guys missed it, Coastal Water's little daughter is one of the Adams from Adams Family today. You should post a pic on your timeline there, Coastal. Man. My buddy caught a big white sucker out of here the other day.
Yeah.
Really big one of the bigger ones I've ever seen.
That was the day you were out with the kayak? Or was that a different
Yeah,
day?
we were fished together in the morning, and then I went over to Skymount with my other buddy. He never kayaked before, so I took him out because it's got that ADA launch, so you don't get your feet wet. So I took him out on that one, and while we were gone, he was still fishing. He caught that. He put like 8 hours in.
Yeah, he was there a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause we were meeting back up and kind of like carpool with the other gentleman that was here. Jackson, welcome in. Northern. You've probably been in the whole time. Yeah, Wednesday Adams, that's what it was, Wednesday. She looked awesome. Hope she has fun today. Rod Wilson, good morning, brother. Baba Rooney. Nice. Yeah, she looked awesome in that costume. Better than my son's blow-up T-Rex and 30-mile-an-hour winds. That's what he wanted to be, a blow-up T-Rex. I'm like, you crazy? So I finally talked him out of it. Now he's going to take my costume. I was going to be Jason. I wanted to be Jason. YouTube didn't like it. I was going to be Jason. I was going to go up to Crystal Lake in Redding. Put some chains across the front of the kayak. And just... Next year I'm going to be Popeye.
There's probably like 20 Jasons up there walking around up there, right? Any luck in Skymount?
Yeah, I got a real nice chain pickerel out of there. And we've been slamming the crappie up there and slaying them.
Is it still
Twice
as weedy
now.
as it was, or have they taken care of that a little bit better?
What's that?
It used to be really weedy.
Not as bad. It's pretty wide open, and you still have those patches of lily pads out in the middle. It's actually perfect, I think.
Nice. And I know they were doing a lot of putting a lot of dollies or playground or something up there.
A couple of times I caught, like 2 of the days, I caught over 100 crappie. So I'm glad the pickerel in there to like thin it out.
Slabby
Maybe
ones, or are they?
they're decent.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I was eating them, they were all eaters.
Wow.
And I caught some real nice ones too. Yeah, I don't know what they're eating in there. I mean, they all look pretty healthy too. But I'm glad the pickerel are in there because it'll be good to thin them out a bit. Those pickerel are going to get huge in there.
Does it get fished hard? I don't think it does. Or maybe it
If
does.
the dock does. I think they cracked down. It used to be like there'd always be people on that dock with coolers filling their coolers, catch and release.
Yeah.
And there'd always be some dude up on that dock, you know. You have to have the permit. You're supposed to have it showing in your window. So I don't know. Maybe they're enforcing it. Yep, that's where I got mine. They're like $10 $10. I mean,
That's worth it.
it's definitely worth it. And the ADA launch is awesome. It's, you can launch there from a wheelchair, you know?
You fish Boulder Woods Lake?
No.
There's a big lake.
Are you allowed to? Or, yeah. I try not to self-incriminate myself on YouTube. Rod, it was awesome. Yeah, I did, Skeeter was live. You can watch his live or my member only live when we fish together in the Yaks. I tried to tell Skeeter where to go, but he wanted to just paddle around in circles. So I think he did 4 laps around the lake out there. Until he finally listened to me and came back to the beaver dam. The little lake up there, I like that one better. White's Mill.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's all choked up, but I like that one even better.
Yeah,
There's some good
I belong
fish
to
in
the
there.
Club right below there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
There's some real good fish in that spot. And I like that it's choked up because they're hard to get. And once it freezes up, you go out there and break them. Just bull beds. I've been catching huge gold shiners up there. I think people are using them for bait. Because there's some big largies in there. It's all 7 come out of there.
Wow.
So I think somebody's out there using gold shiners. I'm starting to catch gold shiners pretty consistently. Yeah, he didn't get wet at all. He did a great job for his first kayaking trip. I thought for sure he'd roll. I gave him the green one. If I gave him the banana boat, he definitely would have rolled that one. That one's a little more unstable. I'm going to recast that black rod. It's been like 10 o'clock when all the bites have been here. I don't think we've caught fish the last 3 weeks ago before that.
Yeah, I caught with the right cat yesterday. I'm looking for a little higher.
No, it didn't. It was a hard rain, but it was steady enough that it didn't run off.
Yeah. I think the upper part of the res farm looks like it should
Good.
get a bit better.
Some of these ponds around there, hopefully it'll blow some of the dying algae out. It's starting to die off with the cold night. We need a good freeze and a good hard rain to wash it all out.
Another couple weeks, I think the 8th, I think we're getting to stop here. Coming up soon.
Yeah,
Never
real
is.
soon.
But I've been on that site and I told that lady the other day, yeah, there's multiple sites now. I can't get like exact dates. She tried going on there.
Yeah. Pretty sure it's very short. I'll probably be in the trees. That's my favorite.
You video that too?
Yeah. Yeah, I fish live every day.
No, I mean, you your money? Wow, yeah.
So, the crossbow, I was really nervous because so far so good. I just put on the number. Yeah.
Will they bite on this stuff?
I don't think they will. Yeah, my buddy fishes for them, but I don't really. The only time I went for him, my kid was trying to catch one over in Hibernia, a little kid's pond over there. They have a huge one over there. That thing won't look at anything we throw. Care less. They're like filter feeders. I don't know. North Shore. Good to see you guys. Yeah, ain't nothing stopping 30-mile-an-hour winds. My little squirrel tail ain't working. I need another squirrel tail or two on this.
You think the shore's going to be deep with the storm and that? This one?
Nor'easter should bring them in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what all the experts say anyway.
What part are you going?
Seaside Heights. We usually, November 18th is usually like when it's on fire there. So we're a little bit early, but my son's birthday's Sunday, and they don't have school Tuesday, so I'm giving them Monday off. And
There you go.
you can only keep one anyway, so if we can't get one in 3 days,
That's going to be
28 to 31 inches. Ridiculous. We went last weekend, we caught 5 flounder. One was 24 inches.
wow.
Right off the beach with Ava. You know, the big like diamond jig and one skate. So at least we're catching something, you know.
You guys eat them. Do you eat them?
Oh yeah, love them. Love them. Yeah, I've got a bunch of videos out on how to fillet them, how to eat them.
Is that where they punch out the fake?
Yeah, they taste like scallops.
Yeah.
I haven't really done that. I've done some like scallop-like recipes with them. But I think my favorite way to do them is just pan sear them. Hit them with a little bit of flour. They're good. I mean, they're real good. We also cut them up and do like hot wings. We'll fry them and then put them in hot wing sauce. That's my kid's favorite way to have them. Dorothy, thank you. Sorry guys, just talking to a buddy out here. What it is. Let me try and go home and shoot another squirrel tail. Unalive another squirrel for mine. I was going to put a bucktail on it, but the squirrel tail is definitely going to work. I just have to rig it up differently. There's nothing really to attach it to. When you do attach it, you can't reach out then. YouTube doesn't really they don't really care about outdoorsmen. They want you sitting in your mom's basement live streaming. For you, Rod. Only because you're a member, Rod, I'm gonna... Oh, I've tried everything. I even had they actually make a holder for it. And then I tried that and it was like a whistling noise. How's that sound? Thank you, Dorothy. Appreciate you cleaning that up. Does that sound any better? Probably can't even hear me at this point. I already got a sore throat. Now I got to scream. This is great. Not scroll now though. Sounds good. All right, cool. It might be your hearing aids, Rod. Test your hearing aids. It might be on your end. I don't think it's on our end. It's not windy or anything. The ocean's pretty calm today. They've been catching them pretty good up in like Long Island. And I mean, you see the waves, it's just ridiculous waves, and they're catching them in that stuff. The average fisherman, I don't think understands that they're in there. It's all churned up, they're eating. You go out there and you cast 3 times, you don't catch them. You're like, ah, heck with that, you know? They're there. We were catching those flounder right at our feet. Like we were maybe knee deep out there in our waders. And there was like a little sandbar. And so the water was just rushing, it was like an inch deep. And then there was like a hole that maybe knee deep water. And we were catching them right at our feet. We were bringing it in, like retrieve. And then like, bam, right, like as you're ready to start casting back, you know, you're like, bam.
That's still open.
Hey, Dwight, what's that, stripers?
Flounder, that's still open.
No, of course, yeah, it goes out. We're like, we caught more flounder after the season than we did all season. Dog tackle, Dwight, appreciate you guys. Appreciate all the members rolling in. You see the stars next to their name. Appreciate you guys. Lovely day out here. I said I was going to sit here for at least 3 hours today.
So what's the weather like now across the pond where those guys do all the carp fishing? Is it like our weather now, or they got to?
Like England and UK and
Yeah.
it seems like it's a lot calmer over there. I don't know. Like a lot of the carp that I see anyway, it's different over there. Like it's manicured. Like a lot of them like are pay lakes, but it's not like a pay lake here is kind of like, oh, you don't know what you're doing, you don't know pay lake. It's kind of how it is there. Like everything's more like it's not private, it's not public lands. It's like owned by the government.
Carp fishing is like a big thing about that.
Oh yeah, yeah. But, you know, it's all challenging with carp because if you fish wild carp, they fight like beasts. But if you fish somewhere where they're caught all the time, they get really smart. Yeah. So, like, that's I think, more of the sport over there is, like actually tricking them to bite, you know. Here, it's landing them because they fight hard. I see you guys bringing them in. I'm like, they don't do that here. They fight like crazy here.
The funniest thing, like, I watched the guys, I used to run them Saturday mornings at Hill Road carp fishing. 2 of them 6 rods, and whenever they catch one, it never tangles up their line. Like, I've never seen. I mean,
yeah,
it's crazy how they avoid everything.
Yep, yeah. The oral surgeon might let you go live. That could be an interesting live. You might have to check that out. Hope you're doing good from the surgery. It's roughly 20 minutes.
So, good luck. Good luck hunting.
Thank you. Yeah, you too. Have to check the calendar when I'm due it again. I know I got more dent. I think it's every 6 months I go back. They've been fixing up some major problems in my mouth. I don't really pay attention. I just show up. I don't want to think about it. We should recast. Oh man, it reset. Yeah, let me recast both rods. The live must have just blinked or something. I have 0 hours here. Lovely. All right. King Killer's in the house. Zyro! Will the real Zyro please stand up? Casting card. Good morning, everyone. Hey, Tucker and I, good morning, 100 thumbs up, appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Second place for the Halloween, second round. One person. Nice, King Killer, congrats. Oh yeah, it's fall here. We got that hurricane off the East Coast, Hurricane Melissa. So we got all the winds from the hurricane coming through here. But we're gonna see what happens. Trying our best out here today. I want to spend at least 3 fishing hours on this area. Anyone know what time it is on the East Coast? Oh, it's windy out here, Ted. I got a lot of wind guards on. I got a squirrel tail, a cloth, and some Gorilla Tape over the port of my phone here. $10:35. All right, thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, the bite usually starts at 10, so this is usually when we catch them here. So let's see what happens. Yep, never go without Gorilla Tape. Gorilla Tape a squirrel tail over the sound. I'm gonna make an official squirrel tail sound guard. I think that fur would be really good to block the sound and let the voice through it. Block the wind and not the sound. I don't know. You see those microphones they sell, it looks like fur, so I think it would be good. What else are we gonna do with all these squirrel tails? Some hits on the weight rod right there. Little taps. Maybe that's the waves, I don't know. Hope everyone's having a good day. It's Halloween here in the States. I got some Reese cups melting on my dashboard that I wish I brought with me. What are you talking about, Zyro? The hurricanes do weird things, man. Brought the tuna in today. What am I going to say? This is what happens when you don't show up on time, Zyro. You're late for the chat. Glacier Shark kept count for me. What the hell was that? What the heck was that noise? I've never heard anything like that before. I wonder if somebody just hit like a transformer or something. That sounded electrical. A Hurricane Karen? I think there's a lot of Hurricane Karens. You ain't catch nothing, and I know. Oh yeah, that's not what Glacier Shark says. Look at the scoreboard, buddy. Look at that scoreboard. It's a Sharknado brewing out here. You never know what's going to land in these lakes after these hurricanes go. Where's the line? I don't even see the line on that rod. Might need glasses. It's there. I thought I somehow got broken off. Yeah, doesn't that cover your screen though, Jackson? You hear that casting card? It kind of sounded electrical. I don't know what else it was. I never heard anything like that though. Just making sure the hook's in the water. It might be up in the trees by now, the way it's blowing out there. Huh. What's the salinity of the water? 7. Oh, white rod. Could be another tuna. Might have a yellowfin here. Is 7 a good answer? 7B. D. Just at the very bottom, not in the way of anything. Yeah, look at that. Hits on the white rod. Yeah, 7. pH 6.6. Yeah. Spinal. I broke my back. Spinal. How are you doing today? Have you ever heard 16 billion good eating before 10 gallon? Tasmania, feeling good eating. Welcome in, Graham. I have not. Hey, Sappy, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Something's tapping that white rod, but I don't know. I struggle in the wind. I still don't know, you know. I feel like the line's all over the place. And I like a little bit of chop, but this is a little too much. It's in the tuna family, Zyro. Yeah, it's in the tuna family. A yellowtail is, they're little specimens that you can put in your aquarium. I've seen you catch a couple. They look like aquarium fish. They only get a couple inches. Apparently, they only get to about 4 inches. Maybe that's the size. Maybe they get bigger. I don't know. I've never seen you catch them any bigger, so I think they top out around 4 inches. That white rod's getting aggressively hit here. John Anthony, heck yeah, brother. Having a good Halloween here. I'll tell you what, that soup's going to taste good. Come on, go down. White rod again. That might be the white sucker we're looking for. Messing around like that. That don't look like a carp. I'm ready to do a catch and cook from a white sucker. Hope you're having a good Halloween. Good morning to you, John. We're fishing in Pennsylvania. Right now we're fishing for carp. A little windy out here, but I'm in school every second of the day, Skeeter. Is that going down? Can't even tell if there's a fish on it. Let's see all the lakes near me. We're up in Pennsylvania. They're relatively close. Gotcha. Yeah, I think a lot of the reservoirs are made in similar fashions in an area. You know, down in Wyoming, they all kind of look the same. You go in Pennsylvania, East Coast, they all look the same. I guess it's the engineers kind of plan them out and use the same type of designs. Ooh. Hey Cindy, good morning. Cindy's checking in from South Africa. Red bricks, appreciate it, buddy. Oh, Zyro, it was cold. What was it? 70 degrees. He goes out to his orange trees to pick his oranges for orange juice in the morning. And if it gets down into the 70s, he just has to, his toes get cold. How we doing today, Red Bricks? Yeah, we're in Pennsylvania. Yep, 15 to 30 mile an hour winds today is the forecast. Gonna be windy. Doing the best we can. '67 with the sun. 67. That's swimming weather, man. Awesome, appreciate it. '67's perfect. My older boy jokes that he's like, he only comes out if it's 75 degrees. That's his magic temperature. Hit 75, all of a sudden he's like full of energy. I like 55, but not 30 mile an hour wind. Good morning, Nicole. Kevin, what's up? I hope you guys are doing good. What costumes are we doing? You guys have any costume ideas? Yeah. 808, that's me. 808. It's 2 here for me. Oh, cool, King Killer. That's awesome. Fishing with Paul. Good morning, all. Fishing with Paul. Hope you're having a good day. I was supposed to be Jason. Next year, I'm going to be Popeye the Sailor Man next year. I'm bringing back Popeye. You're being Jason. My son stole my Jason mask, so. Oh, awesome, King Killer. I asked what you were dressing up as, Skeeter. I remember the kid first day of trout every year. We did that but oh yeah, heck yeah, John Anthony. We used to take trout fishing. Opening day of trout was legit in Pennsylvania, man. Everyone and their uncle would be out there. It'd be pitch black, and you just hear those beer cans going. by the time you could cast in, half the people were drunk, fell in the water. It was just a big crap show. But yeah, man, we'd be out there all day for sure. It's fun. It's just a different style of fishing, but it's still fun. We still go. We go and we cook breakfast on the shore. We'll be out there cooking scrapple while we're waiting for 8 o'clock. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I sat it out yesterday, Paul. I was gonna go out. I couldn't get the tent set up in the wind. It was just brutal. And with the rain, I needed something to block the water for the electronics. And then I figured I had a video to get out, so I got the last video done finally. That'll be live Monday for the public. Oh, was that a hit? I missed something. I was trying to read, but you guys can't hear me. I think we had a hit there. I don't know. Oh, 365. What's up? How's the hunt? Any meat in the freezer yet? Fishing Channel. What's going on, brother? Travis. Oh, good. You can, all right. Skeeter's drunk. I don't know what his problem is. First day of trout, the kids, how I learned you can get a sunburn even on a cloudy day. All right. Awesome, 365. Awesome. Gonna give us a best shot today, Travis. It's kind of bad weather here in Pennsylvania, but we're gonna try. We try every day. Nathan, my friend, what's going on? I'm giving it ample time today before we take the ultralight out. Dwight, you can't hear me on a normal day. Got the small buck yesterday evening. Awesome. You know what they're called, 365. Call that a freezer pleaser. Can't eat the antlers, man. You can't eat the antlers. I got deer chili for dinner tonight. Before we go out trick-or-treating with the kids, some deer chili. Please check out my latest short. It's what I did at work yesterday. Are you allowed to be filming on company time, Zyro? Is that good for the company? Nice. Don't forget to do the ribs up, man. Got to do the ribs. Or do you do jerky from them? Pike Day tomorrow. Nice, Nathan. This is pickerel weather if you can get on them. I'm pretty crazy, but I wasn't about to take the kayak out today. I would have put that anchor out and all I would have done was dredge the whole damn lake. Yeah, John Anthony, I'm blessed to get plenty of deer meat. We stock our freezer up real good. I rarely buy beef anymore, and if I do buy beef, it's usually like a specialty cut. I want something different that I can't get from the deer. Next week, I'm probably going to be doing, after Monday and Tuesday, which I'll be down saltwater on, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I'm probably going to be out hunting, so I'll be on the members only side doing live archery hunting. Could only salvage one side of the ribs, just cut the meat out of the one side of the ribs. Yeah, if you're not taking the actual ribs and you just take the meat around it, you can actually still crock pot that up. You probably know this, but you can still put it in the crock pot, make it real tender, and then still slap some barbecue on it and put it in the broiler or on the grill and crisp it up the same way you would with the ribs on. And you can make like rib sandwiches. It would taste the same. You know, you don't have to worry about the bones. But if you got the one side, you could just cut, you know, you cut from the spinal and the sternum and then cut down the middle of the ribs so that they're only like 4 or 5 inches long. That'd be ideal. And you could have like a rack of them. Yeah, we do it on the, we only do it on the member side. I don't, people, people are weird with that, and I don't want anyone to come into my live stream not knowing what I'm doing, and all of a sudden they see me like, you know, it looks like a beautiful ASMR live, and then a deer suddenly becomes unalived right in front of them. So I just do it on the member side so they kind of have a better idea of what's happening. They know I'm all about harvesting my own food, doing recipes and putting it on the table for the family. There's Adventures of Kev. It's going, man. It's windy as heck out here. Windy as heck. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's just, I see it as like lack of respect. Just because you don't agree with something somebody does, you know, it doesn't give you the right to go screw it up. Everybody seems to be on some type of a mission anymore. That's not how you influence change. It really isn't. Ooh, baby. Big winds on the other side of the lake. I don't know if it's coming this way. Two minutes, we're going to recast again. $115 Thumbinos. Appreciate it, guys. Right, yeah. Keyboard warriors. Yeah. Some 60+ degree weather. It looks good, man. We're going to be down the shore. Monday looks beautiful down there. I don't know if that means good fishing though, but it's going to be like upper 50s. Can't beat that in October. It'll be November by then. 10:55 a.m. Nice, Zyro. I'll try to watch. See what time you go live, and it's Halloween. I'll be with the kids for sure tonight. I think they're going two different directions, so I'll have to be with one and my wife will be with the other. They kind of go on their own, but you still have to drop them off, pick them up, you know, all that nonsense. There's no, where I live out where there's no really sidewalks or anything, so they can't go out and, you know, it's not like they're walking around the neighborhood. Houses are far and in between here. It'll be soon. All right. Make sure you guys have Zyro's channel. He's going to go out there and catch some Florida fish. What are you going to be targeting? Don't forget your oar. And don't reel up to the eye hole. Yeah, I wore the mask the one day and it didn't go well. A few people did not like it, so I decided not to wear a mask anymore. So I won't have a mask on. I think Rod was upset. He said he couldn't see my pretty face. Sun's coming out. Come on, baby. Let's get some sun warmth on me right now. Mango. Trying to catch a mango. Or you just go up to the trees and pick them. PB, your peanut butter is 13.5. Sir Vip, what's going on, brother? I want to catch a 14. I'm going to catch 14 mangoes. My peanut butter is 13.5. Cool. This guy right here. What's wrong with that guy? Hey, Josie. Happy Halloween. You ought to be a mermaid. That's what you ought to be. There could be some mermaids in here. Probably some shoes in here. I might catch a shoe today. Hopefully no foot in there. That shirt is for you. Huh? Right, Travis? The ocean's pretty calm today, Travis. Salt life. It's brutal out here, bro. It is brutal. Yeah, I'm as surprised as you are. Let me tell you, Travis. You just never know what you're going to catch. I'm as surprised as you are. I got the kayak on the car. I was thinking about it. I like doing stupid things. Lovely day in Pennsylvania. Absolutely lovely. You know when there's leaves coming out of the clouds, you know it's a windy day. I didn't know what to do today, Travis. I kind of really boxed in a corner with the weather and the fishing conditions at the moment. So, tried to get out before the wind got bad, but yeah, I'm pretty good here, Josie. I'm under a big oak tree, but it's in good health. We got like I know I don't. It's a little too windy for my stand. I'm in a pretty young walnut tree, and that thing, it goes. I don't have that many choices where I hunt, so I had to put it in that tree, and it'll be a good tree in a few years. It's a little on the small side right now. I'll be up there shaking like I'm hunting in a palm tree. So maybe tonight I'll get out. I don't know. Yeah, we got that hurricane out on the ocean to the east of us, so we're dealing with this crap. It's either this or, I don't know, sit inside and stare at the wall. Probably should have just organized my fishing gear, but I wasn't live yesterday either, so figured I'd try. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to cast. When I get down to the creek, it's going to be hard to even cast. Let me look at my bag, figuring out what I'm going to use. Hey, rally car, what's up? We'll do it live later. Kids, yeah, no worries, Kev. Family first. I was at the U a couple of days ago, Travis. It was kind of dead. I picked up a couple sunfish. They just looked dead to me. So I don't know. I don't think it flooded. We got a nice steady rain, but it wasn't like a flooding rain. Yeah, it's brutal out here. We're gonna catch fish somewhere. Somehow, somewhere, we're catching fish today. You know I'm not taking a skunk today. I'll go to Bass Pro Shops, sneak in and fish the damn aquarium before I take a skunk. Haven't skunked in months. Not gonna do it today. We gotta start keeping track of how long it's been since the last skunk. No luck yet, J-Mac. We'll get something. Hope you're having a good day. Mother Nature's trying to screw us today, but we're not gonna let it. Did you see the bear stuck? Yeah, that's a fake. It is a fake video. That's exactly what I was watching. That's what made me think of that. I saw that this morning. Definitely fake. We hit 300 likes, I'm gonna surf the waves. I'll get my boogie board out. Travis, we're going down the shore, seaside on, we're gonna leave real early Sunday morning, like maybe even Saturday night, overnight. And then we're gonna get a room Sunday night into Monday. We're gonna stay down there and fish all day Monday and come home really late because the boys don't have school on Tuesday. And I'm giving them off on Monday. So we're gonna have 3 days of fishing basically. Count today as your day. Count today as my day for what? Yeah, Lee. Yeah, man, I almost didn't come out. We're 15 to 30 here. And it's bad enough here. I can't imagine. Chesapeake Bay is a huge, huge body of water. That's got to be cranking. Nice, J-Mac. I forget, Steve's got some running around to do. Skeeter's gonna go out and scare a bunch of little kids like normal. I was gilded into popping up live. Figured a lot of people probably won't be live around here. So I gotta represent for the locals. Get out here and fish in the wind like an idiot. I was gonna squirrel hunt, but I can't do that live. And I didn't want to go up in the tree stand. I guess I could take the bow out and find a tree to sit against. But I'm real cautious because I hunt the same 3 acres. I'm real cautious when I go out, because if you screw up, you're done for the year. You know, if you screw up, the herd sees you or the deer start seeing you, your season's pretty much over. Pretty selective on when I go out. There's so much dead action. Whew. Big old gust there. Almost took us over. That's the old squirrel tail. I got the squirrel tail with some cloth and some Gorilla Tape. That's what we got. Yeah, there was no stopping that one. Yay. I don't know. I would think fur would be good, right? I would think fur would be good on the mic. I'm going to try to design something a lot more minimal. I don't even know where the audio port is. I know that sounds stupid, but there's a couple different holes on the bottom of my phone, and I honestly don't know which one's the microphone. But if I knew which one it is, I could probably make something that snaps onto the bottom, and you really only need a tiny little piece of foam over that spot. I would just take some, like one of those little things that stick to a wall or stick to a surface, and glue some like fur onto it and put it right around that hole so the fur hangs over it. I don't know. I tried a couple other tricks. I either couldn't see the mic or it makes a whistling sound, so I'm constantly messing around with it, trying to find the right thing. Or it catches too much wind and then the whole phone blows over. That's the other problem with some of those things. They sell, I even tried cat ears. I have cat ears for cycling. They look stupid, but it's these little foam things that strap onto your helmet, and they're right in front of your ear holes. Because when you're riding, you know, you have this howling wind, and it drives you nuts if you ride a lot, like I used to. So you can put these little straps on, and then it's like completely quiet, and you can listen to music. So you could put like a radio on your freaking bike and hear it clear as day because you take out the wind noise. It's kind of cool. Shark down there.
Oh. You're lucky waiting until you like to freeze over. Which one is it?
I don't know. Waiting for the trout to show up, I guess.
You got any coffee, anything to keep you warm?
I'm good. I'm probably go to the gas station and get some hot chili in a bit.
Okay, but you get coffee, you can put it in there.
Yeah.
Keep it warm.
Yeah.
It's better than chili.
Yeah, it's true. Can you not do by way of a Bluetooth headset or something? Yeah, I don't know, J-Mac. I've tried microphones before, like a lot of guys use the microphones. It helps, but what I don't like the audio, because all you do is you hear the person fishing. It works for some channels, but for me, I'd rather, like on a non-hurricane day, I'd rather you guys hear the birds and the trees. I'd rather you hear the outside noises. I don't like the lives where you don't hear any of that stuff and you just hear the person talking. But that's just a personal thing. The mic I had too would drain my battery really quick. So if I was sitting behind rods like today, it would work. But when I'm running and gunning and I can't always have the external battery on, that really blows. You kind of have to stand in one place with a chart, you know, an external charger on it. Yeah, like it works for NJ, but I'm not NJ. I can't do that. I'm not. Everyone's got their own personality. Jamal, what's going on? Lee, I can't wait. I got to dig through the freezer. I'm pretty sure I got one more set of ribs in there. I think I got. Maybe I ate all of them. I don't know. I think I have another set. The ribs are good, man. That's my favorite. I don't know what so I've been, you know, if you look at my videos, you know the kind of long form videos I do. I've been doing the cooking videos in like 3-minute shorts, which is as long as you can take a short. I don't know, I've been kicking around the idea of just doing more cooking videos for long format. Since we fish live, it's really hard to film a video anymore, unless it's like a destination trip. Dang. A couple more weeks of the big buck contest. I haven't been measured as of yet. Great day for a swim. Great day to go surfing. It's not bad. The ocean's pretty calm today. Ocean's like a lake out there today. Ontario's getting snow. I wouldn't be surprised if Skeeter was getting snow flurries today. I've seen a snowy Halloween before. I think 2010, 2011. Somewhere around that we had snow on Halloween. I'm just messing around. It is a Lake Jamal. We got 30-mile-an-hour winds here in Pennsylvania. Yeah, it's a lake. It just looks like an ocean at times today. The white caps. Is it 2011? Yeah, I wasn't sure. I was pretty close. I think what did I say, 2010? For me, yeah. What's the count? Count Dracula? Is that what you're talking about, Zyra? What are you talking about, Zyra? Zyra, how many did you catch today? Probably the same as me, buddy. Same as me. 10 more minutes. I'm going to recast, give it a few minutes after that, and then I'm going to take the ultralight out, get rid of the skunk. Stupid carp. But yeah, we go through it so fast, man. So I'll cook big meals, and then since I do this during the day, I mean, this morning I was still eating on that roast I made. I think I did a video on the venison roast a couple days ago. I just finished that off for breakfast this morning. So I haven't eaten an egg. You know, we get 10 eggs a day from our chickens. I haven't eaten an egg in 2 weeks. So I'm like off eggs completely because I'm saving them all up, and I'm going to make another batch of the pickled eggs. I'm eating a ton of venison right now. I've been sick for like a month, so I'm trying to pump as much venison into me, get over this cold. Yo, there's the buck hunter right there. Timbo, what's up, Tim? SB, what's up, guys? Good to see y'all. Hope you're having a good day. Tim got a nice buck, real nice buck. I think he put it on our community. I don't know if he put it on the community tab. Well, right now it's kind of crap out there at Glacier, but I think it's going to bring them in. I think it's going to bring them in. It's a little early yet. I should probably wait another week, but the kids have off school on Tuesday. It's Kevin's birthday on Sunday, so it's a perfect time. We're going to go down Sunday and stay Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So hopefully they'll be there, but it's the perfect time to do it. I mean, we'll still go down when they're biting anyway. We just won't spend the night. The weather's supposed to be nice too. But we're gonna take a risk and hope they're in. There's a couple being caught. You know, there's a couple being caught. The bait shops make it sound like they're absolutely slaying them, but then you show up at the actual bait shop that puts that stuff on Facebook, and then they're like, they got like a different face on. I'm like, well, you should catch something out there. It's your birth. Oh yeah, happy birthday, Skeeter! I forgot today was your birthday. Oh, they did. They took the bathroom away, Skeeter. The bathroom's gone. Steve, think you should know that too. The bathroom at the boat launch is no more at this lake. The heated bathroom should be up all winter, of course, but if you're fishing the other side of the lake, you got no bathroom over there anymore. Ooh, white rod got a hit there. Wasn't Drop Tine the name of one of the, wasn't that the buck in Buckmasters? The cartoon with Ernest? I think his name was Drop Tine. Bow movement isn't a birth, Skeeter. Stripers are north of the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. Working birds, no big fish yet. His name is Bandit. Is that what it was? All right. Fenian, you haven't missed anything, brother. Getting ready to put the carp rods away, though. White rod's getting messed with. A lot of like little taps today, so I don't know if that's just the wind really screwing us up and we're missing a lot of fish, or if there some other type of small fish out there poking around. Yeah, Tim's out in like Pittsburgh. Well, I knew it was gonna be tough, so I knew it was gonna be tough today. Doesn't bother me any. We'll find fish. I'm just trying to be patient as I can and sit on the carp. We haven't sat behind rods in ages for this long. So. You turn the camera off and sit here for 8 hours, you're going to catch something good. Have any of the winds out your way, Tim? Hey, if you're patient, You're patient, Josie. I'll tell you one thing now, they're smart. Those buck will pattern you before you pattern them. I was doing dishes a couple days ago and one went down the driveway and he stared right at my tree stand. As soon as he got into where my stand is, he looked right at it. Yeah, good times, Tim, good times. They'll be stocking trout here in about a week or so. So we'll be doing a lot of fishing here once the trout are out there. Probably right, Zyro. They do have a good sense of smell. Yeah, they're running here now. Now and next week's probably the best time. I'm hoping they're still running next week and they're not bedding down. Better hit it early than late. Steelhead fight, awesome. All the trout I caught Sunday were 15 to 6. Yeah, that's crazy, man. I know sometimes here in the fall they do stock the bigger ones, like they get rid of the breeders. They look like big old zombie fish, but yeah, wash your feet and don't put the deodorant on. I got some of that field spray. I do spray everything down with field spray. I'm pretty serious with that stuff. Nice, Nathan. Be careful out there. Brian, I'm not blocking you, but we don't do politics here at all. You're more than welcome to hang out here. I just remove the message. We don't talk about politics. We don't talk about religion. We got people from all around the world here. They don't care about our government, and I don't really care about our government. Yeah, that's the best time for me, Tim. I like the early rut. As soon as they're interested in the doe, because I never see bucking around us. We have doe. Buck are like nocturnal. So this time of year, the early rut, when they start taking interest, they start showing up, chasing the doe around in the daytime. So I think right now and next week would probably be my best chance of getting a good buck. Hey, Scott, there he is. Good morning to you. Freezing our butts off out here. Yeah, Tim. I mean, in reality, where I hunt, we're hunting a small group of deer. You know, it's like I know them all. Almost every deer that walks out, I see. But this time of year, we'll see like a buck that I haven't seen before. They travel a little bit. Now, is it one of your shorts, Josie? I'll have to check that out. I didn't know you had an armadillo out where you are. Yeah, I saw that on Facebook, Tim. That's crazy. I haven't seen any chasing around yet. Yeah, I've just seen a couple instances, and I've seen a couple buck walk out in front of the car where they looked like they had no idea where they were. You know what I mean? They didn't look. Usually they look or they hesitate. They just walk across the road with their head kind of like not down but not up. I was like, oh yeah, it's time. And they're dead everywhere. We got so many road kills right now. That's the other thing. When I see road kills, that's another time to go. I'll check it out, Jersey. How big your rod? I'm not sure what you're saying, Fenian. Oh, look, it's brutal out here. Oh, how big's your lake? This one's not big per se, but it's connected to that one, right? And that one's connected over the ridge. There's another huge one. So it's just a lot of water here and there. And then on the back side of this, right, there's here. On the back side of this, it goes all the way around back there, and then there's a creek that flows in. So it's all connected. I don't know how many acres the actual, this lake is, but it's all connected. No pike or pickerel in this one. There's other lakes nearby within 10 minutes. So we're about 10 minutes from where I caught that big pickerel a couple of days ago. But we don't have any pike. I have to be over an hour. Have to be over an hour drive to get on a pike. Never lie. I would love to, yeah. When I lived in Alaska, we used to slay some big old pike up there. I love eating them, but around here, all we got are chain pickerel. They're beautiful fish, but thank you, Scott. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's windy today. We got the after effects of the hurricane going on up here. I'll get this thing in the way. Should have messed with it. No, I got that in the way. Dang it. It's a real cumbersome setup with this wind here. Shouldn't have messed with the phone. Leave it like that, I think. Yeah, I miss pike fishing. They're so aggressive. I think it's almost time to give up on the carp and take the ultralight out. What do you guys think? You guys ready to go down to take the rod out and travel light? See what we can get into? Is that 49 pounds? Yeah, we've caught several over 50 inches in Alaska. 55 was the biggest I personally caught, but or 53. My 53 was the biggest I ever caught. But I saw a 55 get caught up there. Monsters. I deleted Josie's message? I didn't delete her message. I would never do that, Zyro. Let me go bring this rod in. Nah, don't listen to him, Josie. No one deleted your message. All right, between you and me, Josie, it was an accident. Get it, Nathan. Get it. It was an accident, all right? Fenian wanted to see my damn lake. He wanted to see my damn lake. All right, let's bring these in. Get you guys onto this mount here. Now, I'm not going to be in the kayak. I got you muted for a reason. Welcome in, Rich. Got to get the gorilla tape over the port here, or else it'll be loud all day with the way the winds are. Daryl Matthews, what's going on, brother? Welcome to the channel. Trying to get a wind guard on here. We're going to start moving and fishing. We were just carp fishing, but tired of sitting here in the wind. We're going to grab an ultralight, go down to the creek, go into the dam, maybe catch a bass or two, see what happens. Yeah, I'm not going to go out on the kayak today. That would be kind of stupid. Daryl, are you from Germany? Is that, are you doing spell? Are you doing are you from Jersey? Maybe you're doing text to talk. Oh yeah, Lee, I got videos on it. I do have videos on the, I have to try to remember to post that for you. But yeah, I'll redo them again. I'll definitely be harvesting some this winter. I do the 5 fillet method. But if you don't do that top cut that you take off the top of the fish, that's the one that threw me for a loop for years, because everyone says the 5 fillet method is boneless, and then I would always find bones, and by the time I was eating, I didn't know what the hell part I was eating. And then I saw another video, and the guy was like, everyone says it's boneless, but there's bones right here, and he shows me this strip of bones that are in that back strip. So I cut that one in half, pull the bones out of the middle, and then it's completely boneless. Okay, I got to run back up to the car and switch rods out here. I still have mud on my chair from when I fell in the creek that day when I caught that monster. I don't want to wash it. That was a good memory. Okay. Oh, the sheriff's here. Let's do it. Damn it. What's going on here? Got my arms full. I'm doing my best here. I'm probably blocking the camera, but the car's right up here. There's definitely spots I could safely kayak, but we don't get signal in their spots. It's so thick and overgrown. There's a leaf tornado trying to form there. Long-time Subi driver, for sure. Now I'm gonna take my ride. I think I'm gonna take my ride. Yeah, when I used to race bicycles for a living, I started buying Subis, and I would have like a system where I could sleep in here comfortably. Loved them. Loved it. I'd travel the country just driving, and I didn't have to worry about setting a tent up, getting a hotel room, nothing. I could go race and just hop in the back, get my recovery, and drive to the next race. Worked perfectly. Save on gas, save on rooms. Hey, J Mac. Yeah, I had it with the cart. I think I gave him about 3 hours today. I wanna check out a spot down here. I'm gonna carry this with me. Under the, we'll see if we have a signal. If that doesn't work, we'll get in the car and drive around and fish the lake or the creek that comes into this. I'm gonna go with a minnow or a worm here. Worm, minnow. I guess I'm gonna start with the worm. The minnow, you gotta make it look like a fish. A worm, you can just throw it out there and let the wind, the current move it around. There it goes. Ooh, I got more of those. All right, Fenian, appreciate you. Have a good day, buddy. Thanks for coming in. we got fishy in here. It's fishy in here. What did I do with those worms? They're in here somewhere. There's like too many freaking pockets. Can anyone make a backpack with one damn pocket? Who needs all these things? There they are. That's my go-to right there. Late store. Hey, Aiden, welcome in. Pure Alaska, what's going on, buddy? It's been a minute. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, we got that Hurricane Melissa off the coast, so we got like 15 to 30 mile an hour winds today. So we're getting off the lake and we're gonna go down to the creek. Nothing on the lake, man. We had one big takedown and didn't hook up, so if the weather was good, I'd sit there all day, but I think the wind is just, I think what's happening, it's pulling my pack bait, so all that's left out there is the fake corn. I think my pack bait's gone as soon as it hits the water. And it's ripping out there, so we're going to get under the dam and just kind of spot hop real quick, see if we can get on something. Oh no! Was that a planned surgery, Pure Alaska? You're in good shape. Like, you worked out and all, right? Am I sponsored? Yeah, my wife sponsors me. I'm sponsored by my wife, who has a real job. But my real job's trophy husband. Oh yeah, there's one in here. Yes. Yeah. Actually has something in this one. Okay, let's go. Yeah, hopefully it goes well. The healing part of it. I wish you the best, man. 34 miles to Philadelphia. I did not know that, Nathan. Let me do a screenshot. I appreciate you letting me know that. Yeah, I have to think on that and figure out what the right thing to do with that channel is then. I don't know, you know, it's hard to tell if it's like, because it's part of another culture. I don't know if I want to make a decision at the moment. I don't really know if it's like tongue in cheek, as they say, or if it's like a radical person. But that ain't cool here. So that's where we were just fishing. So we're going to try under the dam here first. I'm gonna shove this in my face real quick. These guys try to land. Crazy birds. Look at them go. Professionals. All right. If the signal goes to crap, let me know if you can. Appreciate it, Scott. It's brutal out here today. I usually don't eat when I'm live, but I need something. I'm cold. I'll warm up a little bit. It's going to be bumpy because you guys are on my chest mount. Yeah, he keeps himself fit, so. Did a cast? I zeroed it. Yeah. He's got the discipline to come back from any of that crap. Ooh, was that a fish? I mean, you can catch fish in any type of weather. It's just might not be enjoyable. I'll be damned if I know what's a fish bite and what's the wind, and you can't feel anything out here. Yeah, I'll probably go back and have to remove them then. What I wanted to do is I wanted to take the time to go to his channel and see what's going on. If it was worth me, you know, like if he's got content, what type of content does he have? But yeah, I am not anti-religion. I just don't discuss it here. So yeah, and I don't stand for any type of hatred or any type of that stuff, so I'll probably have to go get rid of them then. All right, keep going. Yeah, my uncle's an actual Lutheran minister. I think when I say there's no religion here, like it's a matter of it's a decision thing. It's not like, oh, I don't like, you know, I don't believe in God, or I don't believe in this, or I don't believe in that. That's not the case at all. All right, here we are, finally fishing. Let me fix this for SB. ridiculous. It's like a hurricane out here. Yeah, it's a little breezy out here, Ted. Woo. Take a few casts out here. Usually got good signal when I get out on these rocks, but today it might have a bad signal just because of the winds. It's like a catch-22. Not a catch-22, but no good luck. Try not to drop my phone in here. Whoa! We got a wobbly rock. Oh my God, it's probably not the best spot to try to balance. Yeah, I'm sure you got the same winds we got today out there. Oh my God. It's not even hitting the water, it just flew up to the side. Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, damn, Tim's going for it. Dude, it's wicked, man. I do like bad weather. I just feel like, I don't know. My whole life I've been awarded by suffering. Every time I've been, as a bike racer, I've always been a bad weather racer. And I don't like bad weather, just everyone else just quit. So every time it got nasty, I don't know, I just always go out there. I don't know why. I'm gonna find a pocket of water that I can actually fish. I can't even make the cast. I want to cast it. There we go. Yeah. Well, when it's windy, I always like to still hunt in the wind. I'm having trouble balancing here with this wind, trying to turn around on these rocks. Now, one of these rocks I'm going to paint orange. One of them's a wiggler. It wiggles when you step on it. You think it's going to be secure, and then it lets you down. I think it's this jackass. Nope, that was good. Oh, no, it is this one. Shit. It's winning. That rock sucks. Let's get out of here. Let's go down here. Catch yellow perch off this drop off here sometimes. Oh. No launching of private watercraft. No kayaks, no canoes, paddleboards, no inflatables. Time to make the cast out with the wind. Woo! This is stupid. I can't even get it in the water. Gonna need a 30, a 32 on here just to cast. The 64 thinking to cut it today. Add some split shot. I wouldn't mess with Josie. Josie's hardcore, I can tell. There's just some days where it's stupid. That's all. I think I'm getting to the point in my age where I'm getting close. Like yesterday, you know, it's not that I don't, like I mind the bad weather, I don't. But you got to rest sometimes, right? Especially as you get older, you need to take rest. So Yesterday would be the day to put your feet up and have a bourbon and just freaking relax. And then hit it twice as hard the next chance you get. But I tell myself that I still struggle doing it, but I'm hoping I'm getting older and smarter like that. Because I just run myself to a pulp until I start getting sick, and I'm like, all right, I need to take a break. Tim, I don't like, so yeah, we were talking about this before. I don't know where the forecasts are coming from, because Linda from Butterflies and Sunshine keeps saying it's supposed to be such a bad winter. But that's all I saw too, warm winter. I don't know. I don't know what she's looking at. I heard warm winter. You're putting it out? No, I think it's supposed to be warm. I watched something on, like, I think it was Channel 6 or something when I was at work. It was like the long-term winter forecast, and it was definitely warm. I want it to be cold. It's going to be cold either way. You know what I mean? Their warm is what, 45 degrees, which means everything's damp and wet. It might as well be 25, dry, crisp, and you can get out on the ice, do some ice fishing. Go down. Nah, I don't know. Yeah, you can definitely have winters where you don't fish at all, Skeeter. I mean, it's very possible. It's usually typical. Last year was a non-typical year. Usually what happens is we get this layer of ice where you can't ice fish. It's not safe enough to walk on, but you can't cast. So you're screwed for 2-3 months of the year. That's more typical here. So what I got to do is I got to go to spots like this, where this will be all frozen, but this little thing will be open. And luckily a lot of the fish do go to that area where the ice and the water meet, especially like crappie and perch and stuff like that. You got to find open water. Probably gonna lose signal here. Chucky, wanna play? Chuck, which is Chucky's the doll, right? That creepy, like the Chucky. Isn't Chucky the Child's Play, right? Is it called Child's Play? I love that movie. I'm not really into scary movies as much anymore. Now I'm into more like, I really like the zombie movies. Really into zombie movies now. Let's see if anything's up in this hole. He opens the back up and there's no batteries in it. That's a genius scene right there. Let's go down to the good spot. Oh, we're spinning already. Damn it. All right, let me get out of there. Try to get out of there. All right, Tim. Have a good day, buddy. All I'm thinking about is deer chili, man. That's why I love crock pots. All you got to do is set them up in the morning and then go find something to waste your day away. And you know that thing's ready for you. You don't got to do crap except sit down and get a bowl. Hey, mudlarks. Hoping we get some type of a signal out here once I'm in the spot. There's a good hole out here. If not, we'll go fish the backside. We'll get in the car and drive around. Oh, there goes a mink. You guys probably can't see shit. There's a mink right there. I've never seen one that close. They're usually across the creek. He probably didn't hear me because of the wind. Where is he? Huh. Yeah, how bad is it, I wonder? How bad is the signal? If there's anything up this way, see? So one time we fished here and everyone said it was beautiful. Last time we fished here, we had no signal. So we'll see what the signal gods do today. I'm almost 50 and I still don't understand how that works. I would think you would have the same signal every day. Aren't we on towers, not satellites? It's not like the towers move, right? Take a few casts anyway. Oh my God. Hey Adam, I don't know if, are we back? You know what, let me go up this way. We're gonna go to the car and go up to a different spot in the woods. Get out of this wind. I honestly having trouble even casting it out here. I think that creek that feeds this lake could be really good. The fish usually run up there when the rain comes. Last time it rained, we caught that big bass up there. So let's go up and see what's in it today. Shortcut back to the car. Get our exercise going up this hill. Hey GG, Rivers, what's up? We're gonna move spots, guys. Bad signal down there. It's gonna be like 35-mile-an-hour winds when we go over the top of this hill here. Kind of sheltered right now from it. We're gonna go around the backside and try to get out of the wind. Drive around a little bit. Feels good to walk anyway. It's not bad moving. Sitting there, forget it. This will be a balmy day in 2 months. Oh, woo! All right. Hopefully we're back. Let me try to refresh the screen here. We're gonna fish the backside of this lake, get out of the wind, see if there's any fish up there. It's brutal today, so I don't blame anyone for wanting to get out and give it a shot with the wind. I could lake hop, a couple lakes in the area. I could lake hop today. Try to refresh the stream here, see if that helps. There you go. There's a question for you. Think amongst yourselves while we're moving spots here, since I can't look at the phone. But in YouTube in all its AI glory, thanks. That's a good question for me to ask on my fishing live stream. Thanks, Jude. Yeah, who doesn't? Does anyone not like the feeling of clean sheets? That's a YouTube question. That's not my question. They felt like that was a good question for me to ask, apparently. We're going on the backside of this lake. There's a little creek that runs into it. Maybe 3 spots to cast in. We'll hit those and see if anything's up in there. Sounds silly, but I got my PB bass doing this one time. So we're gonna go do it. Boyertown ain't Boyertown. Okay. Just gotta do a little U-turn. Alright, Jared, it's just you and me apparently. Everyone else fell asleep. They're gonna miss. They're probably not gonna miss anything. But maybe I'll go catch something awesome. I've caught my PB out of this hole before. You never know. We're fishing in Pennsylvania, so we're dealing with the after effects of that hurricane. I'm guessing we don't have a good signal. I don't know. What are you gonna do? Anyone else still watching? Can you guys tell me if I have a signal at all, or? All right, thank you, thank you. I'm trying to get the wind block on here because we're about to walk out into some nasty stuff. Heck with the battery. We'll just run it low here and then I'll recharge and then move to the next spot. We'll give the spot 10, 15, 20 minutes tops unless we're catching. Take the backpack, why not? Okay, got the trusty power worm. Let's go. Trying to scare everything out just walking in here. Sure the drag's set. Okay. There's a fish. Fish on. What do we got? Nice little bass. There we go. Skunk is off with a nice bass. They're in here. I thought they might be up here today with the wind. Hey, fish don't mind the wind. There you go, buddy. Who was that? Yeah, there's always some knucklehead out fishing, right, Lee? Always a knucklehead out here. I'll tell you, I wouldn't be surprised if we catch a big one out of here. Usually nothing in here, but when something's in here, there's usually good stuff in here. I've caught carp up in here. I've caught my PB bass in here. Little tiny creek, and it only runs to right there. That's it. Stammed up. But they'll come piling in here. I don't know if anyone actually saw the fish. You guys got real quiet all of a sudden. Probably should have taken a screenshot. Can you see if that sticks up there hitting the water or what? A lot of splashing going on up there. I don't know. Hey, Bill, what's going on, buddy? How you doing today? Hiding from the wind the best I can. I'm not doing very good at it, but something big splashed up there. I just don't know if that was a fish or not. You got to go up and check it out. It's super shallow up there, but like I said, they come up here occasionally. See how shallow this is. I'm guessing that was some branches. I'm going to go the other way. Never seen a big bass up that way. A PB bass came out right there. Used to be a big, that tree right there. It fell across, and like about a week after that tree fell, caught a bass right there with PB. Thought it was a carp. It was so massive. Dead of winter. I just work from here all the way down to the bridge, nice and slow. Work this one. It shows 5 people, so I don't know if it's just bad reception or what, if there's a glitch going on. I'm not sure what month it was, to be honest with you, but it might have been February. We're up in Pennsylvania. We had ice on both sides. I mean, I landed it on 4-pound line. There's no way. And it was a 7.3, I think. I forget what it was exactly. Got it written down at home. There's no way I would have landed it any other time of year on 4-pound line. I mean, it fought, but not like it should have, you know, in winter. Kind of just fought like a carp. But I controlled it the whole time. Didn't think it was that big till it came out of the water, and I caught a 5.5 on the next cast. Bizarre. It was a bizarre. I was with my son too. Bizarre day of fishing. Just never know what's going to happen. Oh my God. Yeah, not the smartest idea to be in the woods though. I've got so many dead trees around here, dropping like bombs. I'm nervous to go check on the house, see if my power's still on. I got to check on the meat. Good spot for bass from here down to the bridge. Oh, I had him. Decent fish right there. I appreciate the 7 folks in here watching. Hopefully you can see something. I don't know. We might have no picture. Might look like Minecraft fishing out here. Nice maple leaf right there. We got the Canadian geese on the lake, and we got Canadian maple trees. Canada's taking over. Let's see if I can get across here without getting soaked. Ain't warm enough to get soaked today. Oops. wasn't good. What's going on here? Done busted up my worm. I'm just going to make it shorter. Oh. I'll take a few more casts and I guess we'll move. I don't know. I don't know why I don't see any chats. If you guys are chatting, I can't see it. So I don't know if it's a bad signal or what. I've seen it happen in other people's rooms before, where everybody just disappears. I don't really understand it. Oh, YouTube. YouTube doing YouTube. Love it. No freaking signals. I don't know if anyone saw my fish. I did actually catch a fish. Caught a nice little smallmouth bass down there. Oh, we're gonna go somewhere else where we have a signal, hopefully. Welcome in, Ball Striker, by the way. I was bouncing around, hiding from the wind there with no signal. We'll see if people come back or not. But we're gonna go down to another spot hop, and see what we get into. Hide from the wind, and maybe we'll catch a weird good fish hiding from the wind. That was a nice bass, and there was other bass in there. I just didn't have a signal, I guess. We'll see. I'm gonna drive around, we'll see if everyone comes back in or not. Never know. Could be a YouTube issue. See how many spots we can hit in a 5-mile radius of here. You guys back? You guys back? We back? It's 12 o'clock. I'm gonna end this live and start another one, I guess. If anyone can see me, let me know. Otherwise, I'll shut this down. We'll start another live stream.